Hey, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Tamara and I'm a licensed cosmetologist. In this video, I'm going to show you how to achieve this natural looking small knotless braids with pre-stretched hair. So this hair is already washed, conditioned, blow dried, and moisturized. It's just ready to begin braiding. I want to share with you two of the gels I normally use. The first one is Instant Control. It's a maximum hold. It's like a brown sheer color. It's amazing. The second one I use is a Lock and Twist gel. This one is clear. It's a supreme hold, and they're both actually really good. It just depends on which one I have available. Today I'm going to be using the Lock and Twist gel supreme hold. Next, I want to show you the comb I'm using. It always has the one missing at the top. They sell it like that, so make sure you get that one. And also, this hair I've been using for a while. It's perfect if you have preteens, if you don't want your hair super long. Even the pre-stretched hair you see at your local supply store says kids on it, but it starts off 28 inches. This brand starts off 10 inches, and you can just continue to feed in. So I love it. I will leave the links to all my products in the description. They are affiliate links, so clicking the link, making a purchase, liking, subscribing to my channel only supports me, and I really appreciate it. Let's begin braiding. Look how it comes out the package, so nice and silky, and it's just natural. So I added product to the top and bottom between my part. Adding more product does give you a sharper look, but you have to remember the more product you use, the dirtier your hair will get. It will be a lot of buildup. So I try to use a lot, but not too much, depending on how long I want the style to last. So I'm just making sure my line is straight or to the best that I can do, and I'm going to begin braiding. So I do add some product to the ends of the hair just so it's nice and sleek before you start braiding, so it's not puffy and stuff in between the braids. So first I'm going to start, it's going to be hard for me to explain this to you guys. I'm going to slow it down so hopefully you can see my fingers moving. With this style, because I'm trying to leave it as natural as possible, I'm only feeding 3 small strands of hair. So each braid I'm using, I'm doing 3. As I get to the top, I may add 4 just so the lengths are all even, but I'm only adding 3, and I'm also keeping the hairs under. I'm not braiding over. When you braid over, sometimes it's not as natural and it starts to look bulky. So every strand I'm putting in, I'm going under. It's going under my thumb, and I'm only using 3 small strands. And again, if you want thicker braids, if you want them to start small and start getting thicker at the end, which a lot of styles are like nowadays, you can do that. Make the hair thicker. It all depends on what style you want. For me, I want small, natural looking knotless braids. Another tip I wanted to add in addition to product buildup, you don't want to do your part right underneath the part you had before. You see a lot of scalp that way and it doesn't look as natural. So if you look at my parting, it's not exactly over top of the parting before. It's slightly over the next braid. So it just makes it look more full. You can see more braids than you do scalp. So that's why I like to do that. So I parted into 4 sections. Every time I was completed a section, I did a loose braid at each end because we wanted to do a wavy end braid look. So all 4 sections are completed. They each have their braid ready to dip into the hot water. Make sure your water is boiling hot, but be very careful. I put a towel around her, and I also have a towel in my hand to make sure I'm squeezing the water out very thoroughly so that way the client isn't burning with hot water. Squeeze as much as you can. If you would like to, you can blow dry it. Squeeze it as tight as you can, super strong, and you can also blow dry it if you want afterwards before you undo the braids. So I'm doing this process all the way around for each section. And this gives it more defined look, because if you try to just do 2 braids, 2 large braids, or just 1 big braid and dip it, it definitely gives it another kind of look, and you will end up having to re-dip it during the process of having the braids in. So just do it one great time the first time to eliminate you redoing it during the process of having the braids. So now I'm going to add mousse. This is totally optional. I personally think it keeps the braid lasting longer. And now here I go, taking my braids out and seeing what's my finished look. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for joining my channel today. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe.